Hey guys, it's Rachel Feldman. I'm excited to be here today. One thing I wanted to dive into is why I feel YouTube is the platform of 2026. We are in a trust recession. People are trusting less. I don't know whether it's because of AI or whether it's because of all the news that we see or whether that bro marketing era kind of just killed people's trust, but people are trusting less. This means we've got to move to long format. Long form content is going to keep somebody with you for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, opposed to somebody looking at a reel for 8 seconds, maybe a talking head reel for a minute. When somebody stays with you longer, they're more likely to spend on money. The second is that YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is not a scroll. So we talked about trust recession and being in long form content and somebody taking that time to really be with you and building that trust. Well, YouTube is not a scroll. It's totally connected to SEO search and Google. So when you have a video with a very good title, that's going to show up on your Google search, which is really important. The other thing is that you see leaders in the industry, Uriel Kime, Amy Porterfield, all saying the same thing. Sunny Liz, I can never say her last name, but there's a really prominent influencer who teaches YouTube, and she's saying like long form is where it's at. I think the other thing is that long form builds trust, which I talked about earlier in the trust recession. Long form also becomes an ecosystem. So just like I've talked about having a podcast and being able to take a podcast and create an entire ecosystem of content, you can do the same thing with a YouTube video. That one YouTube video can turn into a blog. That one YouTube video could turn into sound bites that are like 8 to 10 sound bites. Then you've got your social media taken care of. You don't have to worry about dancing for reels, which we know everyone doesn't want to do. I'm just looking through my notes. So that one ecosystem, like I said, a carousel with like 3 root causes, a blog, a podcast style audio version, a simple freebie checklist. And it also allows you to have that description. So if you make a really compelling and powerful YouTube video, in that description, you can say like, this is what the video is about, put some hashtags there, put like, here's how to grab my freebie, and maybe the YouTube was about like thriving during perimenopause in your 40s with blood sugar issues or weight loss. You could have a checklist or a freebie all about that. You can link them to your Instagram. You can link them to even a paid product. And that paid product, if that YouTube video is high value, is going to come in consistently. So I'm planning to do YouTube in the way that I used to do YouTube, which is that I showed up consistently 2 videos a week. And so I'm going to be repurposing this video, putting it on YouTube with a thumbnail. You can make that easily in Canva. There's so many thumbnail templates, or get a VA on Fiverr or Upwork to make you a thumbnail blueprint, which is where you have them create like 10 thumbnails and you just go in and swap. I always have my VA do that because I am not great in Canva. So if you have any questions about YouTube or how to use it, or you want to share your frustrations with platforms, I think YouTube, as I said, for it being searchable, not a scroll, for it being connected to Google and search engine optimization, for it being an ecosystem, for it also helping with the trust and visibility that we need to have as coaches. It's been a pleasure to be with you. If you have any questions, hit me up. Bye, guys.